Nokere Koerse, the 75th edition, a wonderful race here in the province of East Flanders, and it's true Flandrien weather with rain and wind. 195 kilometers today for the peloton. Start as always in Deinse, and then we go south for the first time up Nokere, and then 4 local laps of 30.5 kilometers with the cobbles of Herlichemstraat, Lange Asstraat, Kloosterstraat. 8 sectors in total. Very exciting local circuit until we finish up Nokere. 2 years ago, Kees Bol won the race ahead of Pascal Akkerman and Jasper Philipsen. After a very fast start, we have a breakaway of 8 riders with Anthony Julien, Sébastien Grinard, Thibaut Firas, Samuele Socorato, Ludovic Robeet, Wart van Hoof, Aaron van Poeken, and the last man, Damien Gaudin, the oldest in the breakaway, 34 years of age for Total Direct Energie. Gap of just over 3 minutes. That was what they would get maximum. And this is what we love to see in Belgian racing. A little bit of echelon action, but it's about to stop as well as we go towards that little town, unfortunately. Up Nokere with 2 laps to go. Breakaway led by Samuele Socorato of Bardiani, Ludovic Robeet, Anthony Julien, Thibaut Firas, Wart van Hoof, Aaron van Poeken, Damien Gaudin and Sébastien Grignard are the 8 riders. Then we have a little more than 1 lap to go and a counter-attack here by Sepp van Marken, Olivier Lejac, we see Jasper Philipsen, also Edouard Grossu. And our breakaway led by Thibaut Firas, who would win the mountain classification and 1,500 euros cash. Have a small lead of just under a minute. And when you have 12.5 kilometers to go and still some cobbles left and a gap below 30 seconds, well, you do think that it's over and out for the breakaway. But that's not going to happen because there's not a lot of action in the peloton. There's not a coordinated chase. There's not one team who's really putting everything at the front of the peloton to get that breakaway back. There's efforts by Cofidis, by UNOX, by Israel Startup Nation, but nobody really commits to the chase. And then we have an attack on the cobbles by the 26-year-old from the Bingoal Wallonie Bruxelles team, Ludovic Robeet. He comes from Nivelles, in the French-speaking part of Belgium. He's a guy you find in breakaways in many races, and the breakaways are normally doomed and well aimed at getting publicity for this smaller Belgian team. But he finds himself at the lead of the race with Damien Gaudin. Socorato couldn't follow, and a counter-attack from the peloton comes from Ethan Hayter and Luca Mozzato. They're chasing down Gaudin and Robeet. The gaps are really small. You can see the peloton already coming as we head towards the final few kilometers of this 75th edition of Nokere Koerse. Hayter, of course, his track experience tries to put all the watts on the pedals to catch the leaders, but it's not going to happen. 2 kilometers from the line, Ludovic Robeet senses that Gaudin is not going to be able to follow him, and this is the attack that he plays. It's all or nothing. The gaps are still relatively small. There's still 450 meters of cobbles at 5% gradient to come for this guy in bright yellow. Bingoal Wallonie Bruxelles, a 2nd division team in Belgium, and this is an amazing moment for the team. 2nd win of the season. Timothy Dupont already won a stage in Étoile de Bessèges, but this is the big one. This is on national television, and that is so important for the sponsors. But it's even more important for this man. 26 years young. This is his 2nd victory ever, and it's the biggest one of them all. He looks behind, sees that he has the win in his pocket, celebrates, can't believe it. But we'll have to believe it. The biggest day of his career, Ludovic Robeet. Gaudin in 2nd place and Mozzato winning the sprint of the peloton on Nokere. Teammate of Robeet celebrating in the peloton. Another teammate going down there, former winner Timothy Dupont, but he's okay. Celebrations will be held tonight at Bingoal Wallonie Bruxelles. Robeet wins the race at Nokere Koerse. Damien Gaudin, Mozzato on the podium. And also Jordi Meijers, Tom van Asbroek, Jake Stewart, Max Walscheid, Christopher Halversen.